What's up, everybody? Wobby, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Oh, how the hell are we doing, chat? It's good to be back. Millions must scorch. Are you scorching right now? Hey, if we get a scorch lobby roll and I'm in, I have like 2.5 hours. I'm totally down. I was just gonna solo some mines, but Wobby, if you want to, you're down. Yo, what's up, Cole? All right, dude, Wobby, let's fucking do it. Let's get a stack rolling. Let's fucking do this. Okay, just getting everything set up here. Sorry, I think I was gone, and my monitors are all in a different fucking spot. I swear to God. Victoria, why were you on my computer? Yo, Salvador, what's up? How are we doing, everybody? Hey, I am back, my friends. I am back. Hope you missed me, but hope you didn't miss me too much. It was, dude, the trip was so much fun. I think Wobby's on. Let's fucking get a cooked stack, dude. Let's just fucking farm. Actually, if we're gonna farm, I'm gonna do it on my hunter. Shadow move them. She actually probably did do that. Sweat's house, CB's house, Evan's house. Fucking awesome, dude. Those guys, so much fun. And it's the first time I've known CB for like 7 or 8 years. I've known CB forever. And it was the first time, like, yeah, Cole, hop in. It was the first time I've ever got to, like, it was the first time I've gotten to, like, actually, like, hang out with him for more than, like, half a day at GCX. And it was awesome. Yeah, I can't thank him, Evan, and Sweat enough for letting me in their house. It was an awesome trip. There's gonna be, we farmed a fuck ton of videos. We filmed a fuck ton of videos. Yeah, Wobby, hop in here. I'm gonna get chili. And it'll probably be a little bit before they come out. I think we're gonna wait until like Renegades. But me, I think me, Bearkey, and Milo recorded the most videos. CB and Evan have some stuff coming out though, for mostly like Raid Zone and stuff, but it's gonna be good. Yeah. Let me see once Wobby hops in. Actually, I'm just gonna join Wobby. I'm trying to get chili. And then, yeah, then I'm down to fill. Hey, Wobby, do you have any of the Scorched Gods on? Yo, Burrito, what's up? Any idea how to get to the AS as without lore books? Then we can have people hop in. Yeah, if people in chat just want to hop in. Let's see. Milo, tell you anything about Black Ops 7? I don't know what you're talking about. Of course he didn't. Of course not. I'm very excited for the reveal. Is the reveal tomorrow? When's the reveal? I saw that they like posted something today. Uniques in a duo. Get him in here. Get him in here. DM him. Let's do Exoddle while we wait. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. Some of the videos that we filmed were so good. Art, what the fuck is... Actually, for Crucible, this is awful. I was gonna say it's not bad, but I fucking lied. Yo, Theo, what's up? Reveal tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. Only health matters and scorched. Oh, that's your scorched build. Okay. All right, as always, we start with salvations. So it is a weapon from after Beyond Light, but it's not heavy. Let's go. Okay, so I went Beyond Light, Witch Queen. Let's go Lightfall. That's a good split. What's the auto rifle? Cloud Striders. The Strand auto rifle, but it wasn't Strand. It was kinetic. What's that shit called? What in the motherfuck was that shit called, bro? Oh, Quicksilver. Okay, it is kinetic from Splicer. This is Splicer, right? Oh, Plunder. Kinetic from... Alright. Plunder. Why? Wait, why is... Oh, because it was a pre-order incentive. Kinetic from Plunder. What came with Plunder? Would have been the Tomb. But that's Arc, right? And then... Kinetic? A kinetic something from Plunder. Come on. Plunder. What were we using in Plunder? All I remember was the Tomb thing. That's Arc. What were we using? There wasn't an exotic mission. Oh, wait! Plunder we got... Oh, it's probably... Is it Touch of Malice? We got King's Fall, right? In Plunder? Is that right? Bam! 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 Okay. Oh. Okay, Unique's on his way. Sick. Yeah, I know Shrimp is fucking... Shrimp loves Hollow Knight. Shrimp, like, on a whim, like, without, like, really asking me, bought me Hollow Knight, like, 3 years ago, and I've never touched it. I need to. I need to play it. What's his site? It's Exotl. Here. There we go. All right, we're gonna start some Scorch here in a second. I don't think I really missed anything. Where am I? I like totally forget. I think I've done pretty well this season. There hasn't been an Iron Banner yet, right? So we're good there. I need to hit Adept. I'm pretty close. Trials, now that this shit's tracking, won't be too hard. Conquer I need to do. Fuck my life. Yeah, this week's gonna be doing a lot of guilds, I think. I tried out the Battlefield 6 beta on Evan's setup 2 days ago on Milo's stream. So welcome back. Oh, thank you, Legion. Yeah, I was in Texas hanging out with CB Sweat, Milo, Berkey, Evan. And Milo had a sponsored stream he needed to do. And so I was helping him do that. And he let me play a couple games. That was really good. I actually really liked it. When will we see the D-House content go out? The D-House content, probably closer to Renegades. We were talking about when to release it, and I think just so, like, the thought is if we're gonna do this again, the videos need to, like, pay for the trip type of deal. And so we want to release it when the community's, like, buzzing, and that would happen around Renegades. So that's our plan, is, you know, sit on them for, how long is that even? Like, fucking 2 months? All right, we need one more chat. Who wants to play? First person to join. First person to join. Just one. We only called it the D House once as a joke on stream, but yeah, we all, oh no. Oh god, I've made a mistake. Hey, everyone. Okay. Oh, sorry, Austin. Okay, go, get out. Okay, and okay. But it was so much fun, guys. You just have no idea. Most of the videos we released are bangers. There's one video that will never see the light of day. We cooked way too hard. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I think that's one that stays in the drafts. But you guys will probably have like 15 videos total. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna have 2 or 3, and they were bangers. I'm really excited about it. They turned out, not only are they fun, they're like really funny. 15's insane. I mean, we had 6 of us, and it's gonna depend like how people cut them up when they're released. I would say like 10. Yeah, 15 is like generous. 10 is like probably a closer estimate. But it was good. We had spreadsheets. We were fucking going. Evan said there's beef over Season of the Forge. Did he actually fucking say that? There was. I didn't expect him to. That was in our private conversations. I told Evan my take that Season of the Forge is probably the single most like overrated season of all time. That there were good parts of it. Don't get me wrong. Scourge of the Past, fucking great raid. Niobe Labs, one of my favorite pieces of Destiny content ever, but the Forge itself, very like, whatever. CB and Evan did not like that take. We've argued back and forth for a good hour and a half on that one, dude. I can't believe Evan said something about that. That's so funny. Volunteer, I just want to say I think you're handsome. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. We didn't record it. We probably should have recorded it for content, to be honest, but we didn't. It was awesome. It was so much fun. All right, come on. Now that I'm back, though. Oh, by the way, okay, my build crafting video, like, people are loving it, which I thought it was a really cool concept, but I thought people were going to be kind of iffy on it. It has been, like, the most overwhelmingly positive video I have posted in probably 3 years. I mean, it was... I actually can't believe how well, like, the sentiment in the comment section, or, like, how good it is. So, please, if you have anything else... that you want to see when it comes to build crafting. I already have a bunch of stuff planned. I have a banger video that I'm going to put out sometime this week for sure. But anything else that you would like to learn about or see like a walkthrough on or anything like that, like it's a part of the game, as I've mentioned, like I'm trying to interact with a lot more. So I really like the idea behind it. It gave some structure to the Chaos of Armor 3.0. Yeah, but I was worried that, like, that's how I approached it. And I was worried people were going to be like, oh, you didn't explain anything or whatever, you know? Just give me a website that does it for me. But I think it is really important, especially when you're learning a new system like this, to go through some of the growing pains yourself. It helps you learn a lot. Cool future work on them. Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it.
Your team ignited the rift. Guardian down.
Renegades is in December. Yes. What channels get to drop them? Mix. Yeah. So I'll have 3. Bear Key has 3. Milo has probably 5. CB has 1 or 2. And then Evan and CB recorded a bunch of stuff for like Raid Zone, but I don't think they're gonna release any of it as standalones, or maybe they will. But I don't know, like, all my stuff's YouTube. All of them are like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, so it's like there will probably be stuff all over the place for them. For me, it'll be YouTube, and then maybe I'll break up shorts for like Twitter or something. Oh my fuck, I'm dead. Holy shit, I'm bad. I'm gonna get farmed here because I'm so fucking bad at this game. Okay, we're fine. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. Yo, Cosmic, what's up? Good to see you online. I've checked daily. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been in Texas, hanging out with CB and sweating them. This grind's gonna kill the game. Maybe not now, but when it resets in Renegades, it's gonna hit hard. I think there's ways that they can make it hit less hard. I think the important part is, so currently, like, the light grind is like the main thing. I think this system is gonna work really well when the light grind is something you do while you are farming things that you want to farm. When it's like a supplementary system to shiny farming, god roll farming, cosmetic farming, like that sort of thing. I think this system, and then it's like, okay, that sort of stuff maybe takes you like 50%, 75%, and then the rest of the season or half season is spent on the light grind itself. But I think that's a really important part, that they don't make the light grind the main thing for the whole thing. I think that's really important, and I'm interested to see how they handle that. I think it's going to be probably a little rough for the first couple of seasons. It's probably going to take them a little bit to get it right, you know? Which, you know, sucks. But it just kind of is what it is. If you want to take a break, then take a break. Kind of how these things go. Bulwark with weapon. Hell yeah, brother. But like, yeah, right now, it's weird because the first half of the first quarter of the season was getting to 400. So the light grind was like the main thing for the first quarter, and then the back half of the first half, the second quarter, is like armor farming, right? It's like, okay, now I can finally get tier 5s. Let me, you know, let's farm out the best shit. So I think that needs to be like flipped. I think the cool shit stuff needs to happen in the first half of the season. Today's the last day of Solstice, yeah. If 500 ends up guaranteeing tier 5, I assume. I think 450 already guarantees tier 5, if I'm not mistaken. I feel the exact opposite. I feel like the grind is going to feel a lot better when it resets. What do you mean by that? Just because we already know how to do it? It's also going to matter how they refresh the portal. If next season, the best activities, if they bring Encore back and it's still the best activity, or if they bring Starcross back and it's still the best activity, that's going to feel awful. But if they completely like rearrange and move in and out and the new like dungeon shit or whatever, if we have like different things to farm, and then they balance that system a little bit better, where you maybe are bouncing around activities a little bit more, I think it'll feel better. Like, I'm hoping that they are able to take some learnings from the first quarter of this, or the first half of this season, and apply that and like react to that fast enough so it launches with renegades. I think that's the important part. I still hate how new gear lasts such a short amount of time. Yeah, for me, like, I've said this a couple times, like, the only time I felt it is when I was running the fucking Grandmaster Conquest things, and then I was like, wow, this is fucking annoying. Other than that, I haven't really been paying attention that much, to be honest, but, you know, that's not once again, like, that's not me saying, like, oh, they should keep this system. It's just like, I don't really care, which is not a great, it's not a great defense of the system, so... Yo, Hunter! My trip was awesome. I can't get my friends to play, and I don't blame them. It's basically asked them to spend so many hours grinding, and most of it's solo. And most of it's not solo. I mean, it can be, but the vast majority of my power grind was Starcrossed. It's like, people are pigeonholing them. Most people here, guys, like, I promise you, most of you cannot do the solo ops fast enough where it'll be faster than doing an efficient Starcross. It's just, unless you know the boss skip tech to break the shield early, which is not like hard to learn, it's just hard to consistently execute on some classes like Warlock. And I highly doubt you're fucking speedrunning the shit anyways, you know what I mean? With a very leisurely pace, you can do a 630 Starcross, like, no problem. It takes a lot faster than a leisurely pace to do a 315 solo op. Just throwing that out there. I don't understand why Bungie doesn't boost their rewards. I think they are... My guess is, well, first off, they have boosted some of the rewards already, but especially with, you know, things like this, like Solstice, like, maybe this is why they're not boosting the rewards even more. But I think they really want to let a lot of this season run its course and then react to that instead of reacting right away. Because if they react too strongly and they fuck the light grind, there's no coming back from that. So I think they're trying to gather like as much data as possible. That's what I would do. Like in an experiment. Like if an experiment in the lab isn't going like I want it to, I don't like knee-jerk it. You know, I make small increments, and then the next time I run it, I make more significant increments. Yeah, but Starcross isn't always Solstice. They're not talking about Solstice. They're talking about light grind. I think it's going to get incredibly bad when we need to use tier 2 gear. The next level expansion instead of tier 5 you discern, because you get more points from the tier 2. Oh, yeah. When it comes to the points and shit, that is annoying. I keep forgetting that's a thing. When I say, like, I don't care about the new gear thing, I'm specifically talking about, like, the damage bonus or damage reduction. Boop. How in the fuck?
Double down.
My guess is seasonal content will make it
I've seen enough.
easier. I agree. And that's another thing that I really hope. Like, I need to make a video on this. Like, the #1 thing I hope that Bungie learns from Renegades is solo ops are not enough for seasonal content. I hope Renegades comes with its own cool, like, essentially season pass or seasonal activity that is, like, substantial. You know what I mean? Any idea how to get the as without lore book entries? Is that the raid stuff? Someone else was asking about that. And I forgot to check at the beginning of the stream. That was my bad. I'm gonna assume it's the raid stuff. Yeah, it is the raid stuff. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, this is from picking up the lore pads in the fucking solo ops, right? Or in portal activities. Why would I run a fire team ops that takes 7 to 10 minutes where I can get the same rewards as solo in 3 or 4 minutes? They did say that they're looking into fire team ops scaling. Like, that's something they're already overtly aware of. What did you think of today's summit at the White House? I didn't watch it. I'm sure. I'm sure nothing important was said. It kind of sucks that the armor perk is so good for solar builds. Why does that suck? That's good. We know that comes with an activity, right? We just don't know whether it'll be good or substantial. Does it come with an activity like Civ, or are they going to make the activity actually matter in your power grind? That's the important part. Bulwark melee helmet. Bam. People averaging 4 minutes on solo ops will not average less than 8 on Starcrossed. Like I said, I think it's way easier to get a good time on Starcrossed than solo ops. Boog also feels like raid loot doesn't give high enough power. Yeah, they've already said that too. Like, that's nothing I haven't said. That's nothing they haven't said. Like, they already said they're looking to increase the number of drops. So before they said that, what my argument was, okay, well, if you can barely get tier 5s from the normal version of the raid, that means the only reason that the normal version of the raid should exist is for power grind. And right now it's a shit power grind. So they could easily double or triple the amount of drops from the raid, and it would just equal Starcrossed or Encore or solo ops, right? That was my argument. They pretty much agreed with it, it seems like. And I mean, they said that they're looking into it. Like, we can... my thing is like, once they acknowledge it, I don't know. It's like, it doesn't really help to keep complaining about it, because it, like, they're already said they're gonna fix it. So it's like, all right, that problem is, as you know, it's pending. You know, if they don't fix it by the Ashen Iron, like if it doesn't get fixed with Ashen Iron or before then we'll start complaining about it again. But like, they've already acknowledged the ball's in their court with that one. So it's like, I spend my time now focusing on things they haven't publicly acknowledged yet. Yo, what's up, Tenacious? I'm doing well. How are you doing? What are God Roll armor and weapons to look out for? So what's up, Ashlyn? So with the armor, I made a video kind of breaking down my thought process on what armor to like target farm. With weapons from Solstice, pretty much the only thing I was really interested in Solstice was the SMG, but I wanted to get a tier 5 shiny of all 3, which I did. Like this bow, it's just gonna sit in the vault. The area denial is pretty cool. I think it'll be good in damage rotations, potentially. So I got like like right now, I can do a Festival, Flight, Psycho Pomp, both Envious, and fucking Apex, all 3 Envious Elemental Honing, and they're all 3 different elements. So that procs 3 out of 5 Elemental Honing right there, which is pretty fucking sick. And then, do I have 2 tier 5 shinies? What the shit? Oh, do I not have a tier 5 shiny? I might not have a tier 5 shiny SMG. I thought I did, but that's not...
Rift.
Oh no, my life's been a lie. Oh, I need a tier 5 shiny SMG, bro. This is a goated fucking SMG, though. That's insane.
Fight for the spark.
I really don't care about the bow
into
at
the
all,
rift.
so... You can one cycle the Hydra with the crossbow. Yeah, I saw that. We're gonna do the raid tomorrow, and I want to try to get a... I want to try to fuck around with that tech. I'm excited for that. Yo, Orion, what's up? But yeah, the Psycho Pomp, whatever the fuck the Solstice GL's called, has in tech, that's gonna go insane at some point, for sure.
The spark has arrived. Defend your runner. Double down. Your runner is advancing.
Bruh! Stop fucking moving!
You blaze a path for the rest of us. Spark runner is down. You've taken the spark. Get to the rift. Enemy rift ignited.
Rude. Do you have the crossbow roll? Oh no, I was just gonna spend spoils until I got it. I don't think I've kept a crossbow. Yeah, I don't even have the crossbow. Like, I've earned it. I just deleted all of them. It's just explosive bolts activates it, right? So it's like explosive bolts, and then like Vorpal's fucked on it right now, I think. So as long as you get those two things, is that right, Wabi?
Spark charging.
Guardian, down.
Anarchy, Psychopomp, Festival, Flight, Prismatic, Warlock for the Fruit Snack damage rotation. I like Anarchy for the triple passive damage is fucking insane. Like the triple damage over time. I bet Hezin's is more. It's not more total damage, I would bet, but I bet it's definitely more DPS. You would just have to, yeah, you would have to use Void Grenade and like Solar. Oh, not Solar. Void Grenade. I'm trying to remember what I'll use. I guess Stasis.
Spark charging.
It's Impulse and Elemental Honing with Heavy Bolts. I saw Explosive Bolts procs the Temporal mod faster. But these are things I need to learn. I would like to test and or learn to exploit.
Take it. Your runner has the spark.
I hope they upgrade event shops, might as well not exist. Am I crazy, or in the first heavy metal, could you buy reroll chips for fucking the currency? I'm not crazy, right? Like,
Your team
you used to be able to spend this on reroll chips, right? Or am I making that up?
I'm calling this one.
Explosive is the most important, then Vorpal until fix, and then honing. Yeah, that's what I thought, okay.
Oh my. Is that what victory smells like?
Explosive just procs the temporal mod faster. It's not actually, well, it's extra DPS because it procs the mod faster, but it's not like, it itself doesn't add the extra damage. It's just responsible for triggering the extra damage. New Rocket beats Hezin's. Oh, the chill clip one or whatever, the raid one. What is the roll? Or it beats it because of the fucking, sorry, I'm a couple days out of it, so I've forgotten everything. That's one of these. Is it this one? And I'm casually grinding Reach 400 2 days ago. There's a reason to play for sure. I'm missing some variation here and there, but Fire Team Ops needs to be much more rewarding. And where's Dungeon Ops? They said they didn't have time to finish Dungeon Ops. So, and I believe they said it was coming with... They either said Ash and Iron or Renegades. I think Ash and Iron, though, right? Put on Stompies? Bro, we're fucking... Guys, we're rolling these kids. I don't need to min-max. We're fine. Ash and Iron, that's what I thought. Yeah. So, Dungeon, they just didn't have time to finish it. It'll be here. That's the unfortunate part, like... The part that is affecting a lot of this, I think. Like, the portal system, the light system, the tier system, they fucking swung. Like, they changed so much of the fucking game with some of the smallest team that they've ever had. At least in the modern Destiny history. So, it's like, they probably just didn't have time to, like, do it exactly how they wanted to. Which isn't necessarily, like, that's not a good excuse. As consumers, it's not our job to care about that. But it's just reality. You know what I mean? So that's that goes back to the same thing I said before. Like, I'll complain about something. I'll make my feelings known on something until they acknowledge it. And then they're like, all right, we're going to fix that. And then I just back off and let them, like, if they've already committed to fixing it and they've already committed to fixing it in like 2 weeks, there's like, it doesn't help anyone to be like, fuck you, Bungie, fix it now. Like, it just doesn't help. Like, you know, so. Scorched farming is faster if you have a good team and people are fucking playing the playlist, bro. Yo, Dove, what's up? What's up, Life to Cameron? Hello, I'm a new player, and I've been playing for a while. Wondering if you are 230, can you get S tier rolls for SMG? By S tier, do you mean like the God roll SMG? Like perk wise? So the level that you are determines what tier weapons drop at, but it doesn't determine what perks can drop on a weapon. So you can get every perk that's available on your side, you can get on any tier. The difference is higher tier weapons drop with more perks available on a single gun. And so it's more likely you get the combination you want, because instead of getting 1x1 perks on a tier 2, is that right? The tier 2s only get 1 perk? And then tier 3s get 2x2, I think. Instead of that, you have a higher chance of getting the roll you want because more perks drop on one gun. But lower tiers at lower light can still get every single perk. The thing is, everyone went to Bungie for a preview. What was said before it was shipped? What, the portal? I've been talking to Bungie about the portal for like a fucking year, and I told them a lot of stuff. Some of it's was addressed before launch. Some of it is some of the carryover stuff. Yeah.
Clash.
They've heard feedback. They know. They know. The more aggravating part on that front was Marathon for me, because like literally everything that the community didn't like, we all called out in the preview events. And don't get me wrong, they changed a lot about Marathon due to creator feedback. Like they changed a lot in a good way. So much of the stuff that you saw in the closed alpha and that's, well, I guess open alpha and that sort of stuff was like, or closed alpha but streamable. That, so like a lot of the better parts of that were directly fixed with creator feedback. But everything that the community had a problem with, no solo queue, no procs chat, lack of enemy diversity, etc, etc, etc. These are all things that that a lot of us, I don't want to just say I'm the only one, like a lot of us have been calling out for a very long time. My first time visiting was in October of last year. And we mentioned all of those in my first trip there. So I know people have been saying it for longer. I mentioned them in my very first review video before anyone even knew what Marathon like fucking was. Like I mentioned all this stuff, like, and so it's very frustrating when we told them directly some of this stuff was going to be received very badly. Like procs chat is an exact thing, and then they were just like very like dismissive about it. Personally, I feel that way. Like literally, I distinctly remember there were like 20 creators in a room with like 5 devs, and all of us were like, you need proc chat. You just need it. It is like the only way games like this work and succeed, and it allows for content and it allows for people without pre-made teams, etc, etc. And it did feel very dismissive. And then like, surprise, they get roasted for not having it. So that sort of thing I found very frustrating. That being said, a lot of our Marathon feedback was heard and was adapted and incorporated, which was nice. I've yet to feel that way about Destiny. Like I don't feel like we're ignored, or not that. I think ignored is a little heavy, because it's obviously like they're not going to make every change that we asked them to make type thing. But it definitely felt like they were a little dismissive about how big of a problem that we thought it was going to be, and then it ended up being that big of a problem. What's up, Lemur? But with Destiny, I've never felt like that. Like it feels like, at least in my opinion, they take everything very seriously. So I don't know if you can mention it, but did you ever see the original iteration of Marathon? The first time I played Marathon was in October of last year. It was well after it got retooled. I still wonder if their refusal to entertain proc chat came from Sony and they're illegal. There have been rumblings that it's like a legal issue. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Bungie doesn't talk about that stuff. I have no idea. I think like in one of my interviews, one of my videos where I interviewed the devs about Marathon, I think I directly asked and they were like, we can't really talk about that. And so I don't know. It's not my job to know. It's not my job to really sympathize with that. It's, you know, their competitors get away with it somehow, so they need to get away with it somehow. I talked to Cosmo GCX and he said it was a legal thing. Then that sort of stuff should be public, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's I do feel like a lot in the marathon stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very excited for it, and I'm interested to see how they address all the feedback. And there are still things in that I played that you guys haven't played that I'm unbelievably excited for the community to see. And I played them like a year ago, so I know that they're fucking crazy now. Like, they've evolved, and that they're a lot better than when I played them, and they got me excited back then. So I'm really excited for that sort of stuff. But it is frustrating to see like the communication side of the game like really struggle. And it's just frustrating because it's like, if I like the classic example I always use is like Joe Ziegler refuses to say that there's 4 maps coming at launch because the marathon ship, like, at least as it was planned, technically came slightly after launch because players like unlocked it somehow or whatever. And so because you couldn't play it the second of launch, they were very apprehensive to say at launch. But I think everyone would agree, like, raids come at launch of DLCs, right? For Destiny. And so because of that terminology, oh, we have 3 maps coming at launch and 1 coming soon after, every tabloid, every news outlet was like, oh, they're not ready, they're being rushed. And it was like, but that's like just their delivery rollout method. But if I explain that, then it's like, oh, you're a shill. And it's like, well, no, they're just bad at communicating. like I don't know. Yo, what's up, Joe? More people are excited for Destiny Rising than Destiny right now, I think. Well, Destiny Rising, you have to remember, is tapping into an entire, like, half of the world that Destiny is not huge in. So, I mean, it's the first time so many people in so many countries are going to see Destiny for, like, the first time. Like, not, like, actually the first time, but the first time it's, like, in a form factor that's more appealing to, like, audiences in China, for instance. So...
Fight for the spark. Take it into the rift.
But I'm not... I don't know. I'm going to play Destiny Rising for a while, I think, like...
Charging the spark.
But I just haven't been sold on it. Like, I played a lot of the alpha, and I really liked it. And then I played the beta, and it didn't catch me the same way, which is very strange, because not much changed. But I'll try the actual release, but I'm not sure how... Like, I don't know the staying power it has for, like, the core Destiny 2 audience. It's something that I'm not sold on yet. I think it'll be very good at introducing different audiences to the Destiny IP. And hopefully, this is like Uber Copium Max, but hopefully Bungie has some crazy fucking licensing deal with it and they make a lot of money and then it's able to roll into like a Destiny 3 or whatever. I know that's like Uber Copium, but that's how I'm getting myself through the day. But yeah, I mean, I'll play it. I'm excited for it to come out. But mostly because I'm just excited for people to be excited for Destiny adjacent things again. It's been a while, so.
2 for 1.
Yo, Eddie, what's up? Thank you for the sub, my friend. So. It's a new Venn diagram of people. I fell way out of it and I can't stand the style. Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I said, like there's parts of the game that I find really attractive, but I don't know, the gotcha stuff really wears on me, to be honest. So if NetEase wants to send me all the characters early, wow. Then I'll play it. No problem. No questions asked. I'm fucking sending it. Fuck it! That was a bad move. I should not have done that.
Enemy runner active. Stop them. Enemy runner neutralized. You have the spark. Ignite the rift. You ignited the rift.
I pray the license is royalties or whatever, because I can tell you that thing is gonna make bank. Yeah. Bungie needs to get better at marketing. I feel like they did a better job even in the early years of Destiny. It's, yeah, I think a lot of it, or like a big symptom of that is them like ever since Final Shape, like they've completely walked back Vidocs, and they're starting to walk that back. Like they're starting to do them again. But it's crazy that they ever were like, yeah, we're just not going to do the super successful marketing strategy that we popularized. We're just gonna stop doing that and like Gearbox do it. It's like, what? Hello?
Stop for nothing.
Oh shit.
Enemy rift ignited. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
I hadn't thought of that. I know Destiny Rising isn't Bungie's thing, but hopefully they negotiated a good contract with the licensing before they fired all their lawyers. I think they still have a pretty substantial
Powerful use of the spark, Guardian.
legal team.
Keep it up.
Gearbox is even doing TWIDs now? What the fuck, bro? Created the perfect communication platform and just let people use it. Specialist melee boot. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, everything about Borderlands 4 is looking really, really fucking good. I'm excited to cover it for sure. The real copium is Destiny's Fate Saga will go for 3 or 4 years, likely 3, while a large part of the team works on Destiny 3 in the background. Dude, Sweeney, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. So like, where you been? I've been tweeting about it. I've been in Texas. I was at Sweat CB and Evan's house. Milo and Baraki came in and we just recorded a shit ton of videos. It was a lot of fun. Destiny's version of the V house or the Z house, but like only 4 days long. We pretty much just like did a really quick content parade. Pretty much, it was really fun. So you guys are gonna get some banger videos out of it. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the Destiny Rising stuff goes. I mean, Destiny Rising is in what, like a fucking week or something, 10 days, something like that. And then Borderlands is in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh. Too many things happening. It's crazy. That's a crazy name. Cole, it feels like they're saving most of their marketing budget for Renegades and Marathon. Makes sense because Edge of Fate. I would agree if fucking... Like I said this after the Marathon reveal. I felt like it was planned the day before. Like, they're like, did we prepare stuff for this? Like, nah, just like pull up the couch, throw some people on the couch, talk about the game. It was weird because it was like the ARG budget, $1 billion. And then the actual reveal budget, $5 and a stick of gum. There's a lot of discrepancy there. I do hope, like, do we think they do like another reveal? Yo, Prince of Autumn, what's up? Real question is, where were you before the weekend? No, I was not at Treyarch, if that's what you're gonna ask. Unfortunately, Treyarch doesn't know I exist. I left from my house Wednesday. I got to their house Wednesday. And then I got in at midnight last night. Unfortunately, I was not at Treyarch. I wish I was. The short film was very hyped. That's where their budget went. And it was worth it. It was so fucking good. The marathon reveal was legit so sad because the ARG buildup had a really large part of the online gaming community really excited, at least from what I can see inside my bubble. Yeah, I hope they do that again. They're just like, all right, fuck it, new ARG, new reveal where we show you everything we cooked on. I hope that's what they do. That's like 8 hours of gap this morning. You could have actually been a Gearbox. Oh, Gearbox is actually in Texas. I don't think it's... Is it in Austin? I don't know where it is. Irie, are you? Okay. Yo, Wit! Thank you so much for the sub, my friend. I do hope they do, like, small ARG reveal. Again, or, like, you wouldn't even call it a reveal, but... I mean, they did that with the final shape, and it kind of banged. Where the first reveal they did fucking sucked. It was so bad. And then, like, 6 months later, they were like, psych, here's the real reveal. And I, like, literally almost teared up because of fucking Prismatic, bro. I remember I was so overwhelmed. Because I was like, oh, this shit is probably going to be mid again. And then they open up with the Prismatic. I just remember, like, being stun locked. Where I was just like... And, like, almost tearing up because I was so overwhelmed. It was... What a fucking good comeback. They need one of those.
And that's why we have fire teams. Your legend rose.
Fuck me, dude. Yo, Steven, what's up? So, you don't even remember the first final shape reveal? Yeah, because it was bad. It was like... I don't even remember what it was like. I just remember it was awful. What was it like? I don't even fucking remember. Did they even show the Pale Heart? Surely they must have. I just remember it being bad. Certified bad. Sammy said they were at Bungie last Thursday, so I'm sensitive to last week's traveling content creators. Believe me, if I was at Bungie, you would fucking know it. And believe me, if I was at Treyarch, you would fucking know it. I was at neither. NDA. NDA. Well, if Sammy said she was there, then they're clearly not NDA'd. They usually let you say you're there, or that you were there once it's over. They just don't want you to say, like, hey, we're all at Bungie, because then that becomes a security concern. That's why when CB and I were at the marathon reveal, and the ARG dropped... And I was pissed because I was like, I can't even fucking stream this because then they'll know. And then we got the go-ahead from the partner manager. I was like, can CB and I go back to my hotel room and stream this? And he was like, yes. And I was like, are you sure? Like, we're both wearing marathon shirts? Are you positive?
Battle one, on to the next fight.
I was so surprised when that happened. But they let us do it, so that was sick. What is that, Wobby? Destiny 2, the reveal trailer. Is that all it was? I do want to watch this real quick. We have to wait for Jay to get back. Grenadier with the melee cloak. My first Grenadier cloak. Okay, once this guy gets back in queues, we'll watch this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Oh, spend all your currency today, by the way. Don't for gore. Okay. Why did those decrypt into exotics on the spot? That's kind of weird. I feel like with Ash and Iron, they had to rebuild Wrath of the Machine, but I'm only like 60% of the way. No, they did not. Guys, no. If Wrath of the Machine was coming back, they would be marketing the motherfuck out of it. They are not, when numbers are down this low, there is 0% chance they soft launch or like secret launch one of the like top 2 most fan favorite raids of all time. That is not happening. It is not happening. I'm pretty sure the Scarab guy was at Treyarch. Once again, I fucking would tell you. Here, let's see what we got here. This is the original reveal trailer. Oh, is this the Billie Eilish song? Am I gonna get fucking copyrighted?
After all these years.
What did they reveal? Cause I remember them talking about systems. What did they talk about? And I was like, this is what you're talking about? I was like, the healing auto was like the biggest thing in the original reveal.
We never talked about it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ash and Iron update does horribly. They bring back Wrath to try to get player counts high. That's not how it works. They would have to spend fucking 6 months like working on. People have been fucking saying that for so long. Like, people have literally been saying that since they started bringing back stuff with Witch Queen. It's just not how it works.
Why I brought you back.
They have to completely rebuild the raid. It's just not how it works. They don't just like wake up and be like, bam.
Why you were chosen.
Oh, subjugators were in the original reveal. People have like literally been saying that about Wrath for 5 years now. You don't think they would have pulled that lever during Plunder?
I didn't know then.
Oh, I guess they did pull that lever. They did King's Fall. Not even that helped them. This is the only time it would be for it to make sense. Well, that's not. Reprise raids almost never make sense. That doesn't matter. But they would be marketing it. It's not happening. They're not going to secretly launch a raid. It's not happening.
All we've lost. This fight might be our last. So I'm asking you one last time to rise.
I think honestly that's a pretty weak reveal trailer too. Although that's hype. I do remember that. That's right. That's what it was. The original reveal, it was the 3 new supers, the healing autos, the subjugators.
Control.
That's what it was. I don't think so at all, Esper. I legitimately don't. I don't think that is even a factor in it.
Take those zones, Guardian. Victory demands it.
I saw a tweet today that said King's Fall is in the game for longer now than Leviathan ever was.
Zone C captured. Enemy claimed Zone A.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Zone advantage is yours.
King's Fall's been in Destiny 2? Longer than the Leviathan was in
Zone A
Destiny 2?
captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Can I get a check on that? Is that fucking real? How long was the Leviathan in the game? Vanilla, Forsaken, Shadowkeep? King's Fall's been in Destiny 2 longer than 3 years?
Zone B lost.
I don't like that. I do, guys, it makes me feel bad. I don't like that at all.
Zone B captured.
Don't be
Keep the
captured.
pressure on.
Is Iron Banner next week, by the way? Or do we have any sort of weekly events until
Zone C lost.
Is Ash and Iron 3 weeks from tomorrow, or is it 2 weeks from tomorrow? Oh, Heavy Metal's tomorrow? Love me some Heavy Metal.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the
Oh,
pressure
nothing
on.
until Heavy Metal on September 2nd. Oh, gotcha.
Zone A lost.
Gotcha. Finish the guitar.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
I will work on that. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot. But yeah, I will work on that. 3 weeks, that's plenty of time, I say to myself, convincingly. We'll work
Zones
melee.
controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
A chess piece. I already fucking have that. Bulwark melee. Definitely get class. Oh shit. It's so weird that you can't reset your score now, by the way. What was the app one of your friends made for Destiny armor? Wabi made something. I don't know if it's actually, if it ended up working. There were things that it didn't work. Reset what? Like your Crucible reputation? Very excited for the eager waveframe from Heavy Metal. Oh, is that what that's from? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I thought it was from Arms Week too, because all the Arms Week weapons look like that. Yo, what's up, Lab? One sec, let me check the... Yeah, are we sure? Because it does look like... Because it has the same look as the... Like, if you look at it, it's got, like, the ribbed... Fuck, it's... Oh, well, it does have the dragon on it, which is very Heavy Metal coated. Yeah, does this work? So if I want to go, well, let's see. I'm Hunter. I'll do this later. I might use this to make a video. Let me book. That's what we were just talking about, Esper. It looks like there's no weekly event tomorrow. After hitting 410 power and completing the last conquest, what did you chase? Just 450 plus triumphs? Yeah, I'm only 424, and I actually haven't done my last two. I'll probably do these some point tomorrow, I guess. I don't fucking know. So I do need to do those. And then, yeah, for me, personally, I'm trying to get every guild done before Ash and Iron, just in case. Because I think it's like, there's like a 2% chance that they reset the guilds with Ash and Iron, and my ass is not taking the risk. So I just need to finish Trials, Gambit, Conqueror, and Crucible, and I'm pretty well on the way for all of those. So if you want to get to 450, you should save your Whisper. Run your 447. Should I say both of them, or why Whisper specifically? That would be so Bungie, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Clash.
Can you eager skate with a waveframe sword? I bet you can. You can, yeah, because you can. Well, I don't know if we have any way to test that now, but you can actually. Vortex frames are better for well skating. So. What's the status on those guilds that were reset a bunch of times? I don't know, Wobby. What's the progress on those guilds that were reset a bunch of times? Oh, you can see if you do a baby skate with a normal one. That does make sense. A skating expert told me you do not want to skate with a wave. I want to try it. I don't believe them. Bruh. Oh my god, we're losing. Boys, we're getting our ass kicked. I want it more. I want it more. I am him. That's right.
Gains the lead.
Fuck, I'm bad. Oh, okay, lab. I'll check that out. No, man. More passion. Yes, more passion. It is gonna be weird next week having very little to do. I'm not gonna lie. Solstice has been fucking phenomenal, but I do fear it's gonna make the rest of the game feel really bad. Or let's say unrewarding. But it has been very fun to farm Solstice. I like have had more fun with Solstice this time around than I have in 5 years. For sure. Like, not even a question. But yeah, it'll be time to catch up on, like, really on guilds and triumphs and stuff. I actually need to check my guilds. Oh, I need to do all of my, next week is catch up on fucking my time latch mission triumphs. I have to do all my fucking fabled and mythic time latch missions. So that's what next week's gonna be for me. Get those out of the way. Right on. Are you serious? Bro, I've hit markered that guy twice. Do you think we'll get an... yeah, that's a great question. I still don't know. I still don't know if they're treating it like an actual raid race or not. I have no... Like, you think... With how they were talking about it, I would assume they are doing an actual race, but they've been hella quiet for something that comes out in 3 weeks or whatever. So, that doesn't make me feel super good. But who knows? Damn it. They said there's a race? They said that like a year ago. I don't think they've recently said that. If they have, I've completely missed it. And do they mean like, I guess what I call a race is very different than what Bungie might refer to a race. When I think of a race, I think of like some sort of trophy and a contest emblem.
Impressive, Guardian.
So that's my question. Do we get a contest emblem and some sort of trophy for this? Or not? I got a shiny tier 5, by the way. Nah, this one's actually bad. Oh, that's free infusion fodder. I hope it's a little bit... If it comes with... Oh, fuck me. Grenadier health? This is too much. If it does have extra encounters or an extra encounter, then I hope that they treat it like a new raid. Please add a puzzle encounter. I don't want them to. I want them to add 2 boss encounters. I want there to be a goblin boss encounter. I want there to be a minotaur boss encounter. I think part of Desert Perpetual's like funniness is all bosses. Yeah, exactly, Cole. One of the encounters was leaked? What? An imp encounter would go so hard. Imagine, oh my god, that would be awesome. Like, you spend DPS destroying all the little things, and then the final stand, it's like slowly coming towards you, and you have to, or other way around. You spend the entire DPS killing the thing in the middle, and then all of the swarmy boys, then for the final stand, launch towards you, and you have to kill them all before they reach you. That would be so sick. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm throwing. Fuck me. So hard. Throwing so hard. Interesting. But my copium is that in the main area of Desert Perpetual, you can see there is like a rock indentation of a minotaur and a goblin. And it's like, well, that seems very televised, you know what I mean? So there's an orb off to the side. Is there? There's a broken bridge leading to it? What? Methinks a Minotaur boss and then maybe a new encounter after Korigos. It would be so fucking cool to have a conductor boss fight. That would be so sick. But I do think they're saving Maya and the conductor storyline for further down the road. But it would be so sick if we kill Korigos and then Maya's like, step the fuck up. You know, it'd be so sick. Not that it would be a sequel to the raid. They mentioned that it would continue on the story of the raid. Yeah, exactly. Continuation of the raid's narrative, yeah.
Rift.
Yeah, exactly, Desert. Exactly. Salty Grippo, what's up? Do we know if we're getting a raid with Renegades? Renegades is a dungeon. We get one raid and one dungeon a year now. We get an endgame activity every quarter. Q1 is raid, Q2 is epic raid, Q3 is dungeon, Q4 is a Pantheon-like activity. I'm guessing Rites of the Nine falls within that as well. So we'll get the epic raid, then with Renegades launch we'll get a dungeon, and then with the Shadow and Order, which I think is the mid update for Renegades, I think it's called that, then we'll get Rites of the Nine Pantheon type stuff.
Runner approaching the rift.
Guardian down.
Wrath ain't in the cards,
Has
boys.
ignited the enemy rift.
I want raid guns so bad, however I'm not getting in the raid anytime soon. It's really not that bad. I feel like Maya will die in 3 years in a Bioshock Infinite spoilers type of way. Oh, she'll drown herself?
Spark charging.
Or she'll get drowned by her daughter? What did we name our daughter?
Guardian down. Guardian down.
And then the daughter drowns her. Spoilers, dog, that game came out fucking 11 years ago.
Spark ready. Take it. Enemy has the spark. Stop them. Enemy runner stop. You've stopped the runner. You have the spark. Ignite the rift. Run the spark.
What did we name our daughter?
You ignited the rift. Good work, runner.
Maya comes through a portal and she's like 600 feet tall. That would be sick.
Charging the spark.
Guardian down.
Can Maya control other versions of herself with the Echo of Commands?
Runner has the spark. Runner approaching the rift.
Or if one Maya is controlled, are they all controlled type of thing? That could be a really interesting subplot.
I'm calling this one. You outplayed them. Take that cunning beyond the tower, and you'll go far.
I guess they, like, all the different Mayas are going to have their own consciousness, so. Probably doesn't control them all. Be kind of cool if it did, though. Every time I get a tier 5 weapon, I cry. I also need to check. Second, sorry, checking out the fragments for this build. Maya controls a 9 member. We have to fight a literal god. I get the understanding that would probably not work again. Now that the 9 knows she can do that, I don't think she's able to do that anymore type thing. Oh, I'm literally already using the right stuff. Okay. And then lobby sheet. It's 10 class, 10 health. 10 melee, 10 super. And this is PvP, so I'm definitely gonna want like 150 to 170. Definitely gonna want 70. 70. Super, we're gonna want 100 to 100. Class 70. 0. Five major mods. Stat tuning mods work. I'm gonna turn stat tuning mods off. I make this 160 to 170. Can I do 170 to 180? I'll go 190. Fuck 'em.
Control.
Yeah, that's a good fucking build right there. That's what we're talking. All right, Wobby, this thing might work.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
Yeah, cool. Please.
You captured Zone A. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Enemy claimed Zone B. That's a power play. You took them.
Oh, hello. Okay. Well, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, Solstice ends tomorrow. Say goodbye to your tier 5s. Back to the land of tier 4s. Gone from tier 5s to tears in my eyes, am I right? That's a fucking banger tweet. I'm about to rip that tweet, alright? No one steal that while I win this game.
Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I got some banger loot from this event. I farmed so much armor, dude. Heavy metal slugs, a new archetype. We already got one of those. I think, right? The world shotgun is also that. The rapid fire double slug. Dude, Splash just got splashed. Holy shit. I think, like, statistically it's not as good, but
I've seen enough.
it's one of those copium things. No, not the PvP one, the other one.
A well-fought victory.
Oh yes, the one from PvP, the not the one that people use in PvP. I'm sorry. That was stupid. That was a stupid way I interpreted what you were asking, and that's my bad. That's totally on me. Has Bungie given a reason why Solstice is 2 weeks now? I think they are keeping events shorter because there are so many events now. Paragon Grenade. Class item. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, so for instance. 180? Can I make this 180? Let's 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. See, I'm happy with this. Yeah, I need 2 bulwark with melees. Bulwark melee. I do have that. That's chest and class item. I need 2 grenadiers with health. I don't have any grenadiers with health. Paragon with health. Not enough loot. Okay, I'm liking this, Wabi. I'm liking this. Leave queue. Oh, there you go. You can join. Could we see the return of Cryptidase at some point? That event was only 1 week long. Had a solar vice bow that Shax gave us. Good. I guess, yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it's unreasonable. But there was something that I saw. I don't know if this is true, but someone was saying... I don't even know where I saw this. In a Discord server somewhere? Might have been ours. Where... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, look at this. So if you go to the masks, first off, that's sick. Second off, look at the mods. So you know it's this year. You know it's this year because of the 3rd perk here. Increases the effect of all contributions towards the heavy ammo meter. So that's something that has only existed with Edge of Fate. Unlock these upgrades by defeating terrors in the Haunted Forest. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a pretty good indication that the Haunted Forest is coming back this year. Which is very, very interesting. Very interesting. And especially if they can take the lessons from what I think didn't work the first time around and they can fix it, I think that would be really cool.
Fight for the spark. Take it into the rift.
That's been there for ages? What do you mean by that? Ages as in since the DLC launched? Or... Because like I said, the perk directly mentions heavy ammo meters. Like, I don't doubt that that perk's been in the game since Edge of Fate launches. I haven't seen anyone mention it. Why are you doing this instead of solo ops? Because with a good team and hopefully good queue times, this is faster.
Runner moving in.
Could also just be bugged.
Enemy rift ignited.
Guardian down.
Could definitely just be bugged. But with Bungie's, like, they're kind of redoing every event this year and adding new events and stuff, it would be pretty cool. It would be really cool to if it was coming back, especially like I said, if they like actually put some time into it before final shape launch. Do you have proof of that?
Charging the spark.
Because the perk descriptions literally are about something that has only existed this expansion.
The spark has arrived.
But if you have proof that the masks said Haunted Forest pre-final shape, then I would be very interested in seeing that.
Your team ignited the rift.
Guardian down.
That would be so sick, Sweeney.
Spark charging. united. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. This is amazing.
This is amazing. Stop giving me fucking weapons. Were the hollow chips from Rights of the Nine supposed to be permanent unlocks? Yeah, if you got them from... What's her head? The emissary, yeah. Guest Dawning never had its own activity. They have Snowball Law Sectors, the best activity. I liked Solstice this year. I thought it was good. It could have used its own activity, don't get me wrong, but I liked what we ended up getting. For what it was. I mean, I ended up playing a shit ton of it. Scorch is better than Bonfire Bash. I agree. That's actually, it's funny that you say that, because that's actually how my argument with Evan and CB started when about the forges. Because I was like, it's like, dude, Bonfire Bash is so bad. It's just the same garbage activity as the forges. And Evan's like, what do you mean by that? Like, well, forges were kind of late. That literally launched into like an hour and a half debate. It was pretty good. We should have recorded it. What was the Forge? I wasn't playing back then. It was literally Bonfire Bash. Like literally the same thing. Just in different areas.
Kontrol.
Troll, brother.
I know you can fight.
Yeah, Niobe Labs coming back would be sick. If they do ever bring something like that back, though, it would have to be different. Like, I would really hope they would change the puzzle and have us resolve it. Bringing it back with the same solution would be kind of lame. And actually, like, sort of pointless, to be honest.
Zone A captured.
Just make a new version. I mean, Chestiny was essentially Corridors of Time 2.0. They were, for all intents and purposes, the same exact type of puzzle. They should make a Niobe Labs 2.0. I think that would be lit.
Zone A lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Wonder how someone would get the job as the type of person that makes Niobe Labs. Well, they'd probably start working on ARGs and actually release them. I think that's probably step one. And then, I don't know about like all the way back then, but I did get to meet the team that made the Marathon ARG, and that's an entire company that just does that. So Bungie like contracted them out. I think they're from like Stockholm or something. Like you would.
You captured zone.
I don't know what the name of the company was, but like you know, it's almost certainly a company that has something to do with like creating viral marketing campaigns or something, you know. I'm sure, like, I highly doubt COD does theirs in-house every year, because they almost always have a like a very expansive creator ARG,
Triple down.
and I have a very hard time believing that like Activision cooks that in-house or any other studios do. But like Chestney was done in that was a handful of Destiny employees to Chestney. I think it was the same for Niobe Labs and Quarters of Time. I think those were all like actual Destiny devs. I just think in the space of video games, I think that's like on the rare side. Like the Helldivers ARG, I'd be very surprised if that was made by like anyone who worked at Sony.
Enemy has zone advantage. You have advantage. I could not ask for a better victory.
Dude, I was farming there.
Zones
Holy
controlled.
shit.
Targets eliminated. Nice work.
Gunner melee. Gonna take us in. I'm gonna go use the restroom. What was that? Gunner. I don't even know what that was. Was that this? No. Was that this? Yeah, gunner melee boots. Use the restroom. Oh, here. Oh, did we get here? Okay, BRB chat. Can use the restroom real quick. Ugh. Wobby, I meant to ask you, on your website, does it just like assume a total stat distribution of like 500, not including fragments? You love the beetle ships? They're so good, right? So fucking good. Yo, Thy Maker, what's up? Yo, Rob, what's up? How many games do you usually win of Scorch? I finally got one of my 3 main builds, tier 5. How many games do you usually win of Scorch? Like, all of them. All of them. I think I've lost, like, literally maybe 1 game in a full stack. It only uses tier 5 armor until you tell it not to do. Okay, sick. Okay.
Kontrol.
Yo, Molina, what's up?
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
I feel so bad when I load into a Scorch game and people are nice to me. Like, they say hi or whatever on the other team because it's like,
Enemy
oh man,
taking
we're
zone
probably
A.
about to fucking roll
captured
you.
Zone C.
I'm sorry.
Zone B.
Oh, get away from the wall.
Zone advantage is yours.
What? Bro, I'm fucking ass. I should have killed that guy like 12 times. I missed everyone. I'm just vibing. I'm having a good time. Farming the last day of Solstice. Trying to get as much tier 5 armor as I can before it becomes significantly harder to get. That guy jumped right into my rocket. Bruh. My hunter has 160 pieces of armor from this event. My time Warlock have 45 and 47 respectively. Oh my god, dude. Your vault hates
Zone B
you.
lost.
See, I feel bad. Like, this guy was really nice to me. It's like, well, get rolled, dude. At least it's a fact. Like, if you're gonna lose, I would rather lose quickly, I suppose. Gonna hate farming tier 5 armor and PvP tomorrow.
Pressure on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be farming any armor until like the next event or whatever.
Zone C.
I guess I'll make sure I do trials every week and I do my, oh, I should go pick up my Zavala stuff. I don't think I've done that this week. Maybe I have done that this week? No, surely I haven't. Hit your fucking shots, brother.
Power play. Keep the pressure on.
I might be a masochist, but I love how much the new armor system has forced me to think about stat bonuses with the vault space limit.
Zone
Yeah.
B lost.
Well, not with the vault space limit. Like, I hope that is, you know, remedied. But, it has been nice, like, having to actually think about stats. I totally agree with
Zone
that.
C lost.
My slide bind is technically 1, but that's because 1 through 7 are on my thumb, so it's really a thumb button. Oh, shit! Yeah, it's happened to me a ton, Magic.
C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Tier 5 has the same stats, regardless, right? Like, stat totals, so... If you get the same archetype, really it's a 1 out of 4 chance to get the same exact piece twice. So not as rare as you would think.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
How?
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Double down.
Oh, man. I just feel like Bulwark is what I got the most out of my 400 runs. So I did a video on the ghost focusing, and it seems to be, like, pretty even. So, like, ghost focusing does seem to work. Everything, so I think a lot of that is either you're using a Bulwark mod, or it's maybe you're getting slightly unlucky, depending on how long you've been farming, or just some, for whatever reason, you're noticing Bulwark more. Wait, where does that happen? I haven't noticed that, Monkey King.
Victory is all I ask. Good.
Bro, stop giving me shitty weapons, bro.
You fight like a demon for these zones. Bring me your friends. I need more.
Alright, so once again, let me run this back. So 10 class, health, melee, super. Okay. I do want to run this back. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. 10 health, melee, class, super. Health, definitely want, let's say 160 to 190. Want this to be prioritized. Melee, let's say 75 to 90, 75 to 90 on all of the ability stats. Definitely want 100 super, 5 to 90. Want a max of 25 weapons. 5 major mods. So it's gonna be 165, 85. Isn't bad. And that is 2 tertiary. Bulwark. I have 3 of those. This is where paper comes here. Big paper guy. Writing shit down. So we need bulwark plus melee. Bulwark plus melee. We need grenadier class. Grenadier health. Yeah, this seems like Wobby, as long as you're confident in this thing, I think I might make a video on it. This is pretty, at least even if it just gets you close, it's like this is really good. So Paragon plus health. I just do not have. Grenadier plus health I have on class.
Control.
Okay, just class. Grenadier plus class. I have on chest. Bulwark melee. Oh.
You captured Zone C.
And did it automatically masterworks, Wobby? Yeah, okay.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
100, why 165 health and 75 grenade instead of 160 health and 70 grenade? Because that's 10 fewer stats.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Huh? How did he not die? What? Best activity to grind tier 5s? Yeah, either Soul Ops or for Solstice Scorched, but ends tomorrow. Wobby, how did you, like, how are you hosting it? Is it, like, is this something we should consider talking to Lab about and seeing if they can host it? Because they, like, their website's already pretty good, or are you, like, I don't know if you're, like, paying for GitHub. Like, I don't know if you have to or what. Like, I just don't want to send, like, thousands of people to this website if it's going to, A, cost you money, B, might go down, etc., etc., etc. Nice trade.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. I've seen enough.
It's gonna, I think it means it's gonna come out next, like, with Shattered Cycle.
A victory well executed.
Peer pressure him into one more. Bulwark Super.
Your victory gives the city hope.
Oh, no.
Guardians.
Okay. Yes, raids are farmable. You just can't farm... Well, you say all. I don't know if the old raids are farmable, but Edge of Desert Perpetual definitely is. I don't think it by itself would take a whole year, Austin. I think they have a lot of other things on their plate, and they don't deem this as important enough to displace any of those. What did I just get there? I got a Pinnacle, by the way. That's going to be sick. Bulwark Super. $27. Specialist Health. The exotic is not farmable, no. Just waiting for a bit, Stare. Alright, sorry. So I have that. Still no Paragon Health. I'm going to put on a Paragon mod because I want Paragon Health. Oh. And then I have 2 Bulwarks that I need Bulwark melees. So I have that on chest. I have that on helmet. Also have it on class. Oh, okay. How do you get the focuses from Zavala every week? Do you just get them? Is it like a seasonal challenge thing? Is it this? Portal Blue Singies? Okay. Alright, last game. You just get them the weekly, just lets you pick up one more weapon roll? Okay. Yeah, I was just, because I need to focus.
Rift.
I need a bulwark melee and a paragon health. One of those needs to be arms, and the other needs to be boots. So I'll probably go pull mine and see if I can grab that.
And take it to the rift.
Also be super fucking fast, probably. Tomorrow I'll probably do a stream
Spark charging.
farming some of the time lapse stuff. I cannot believe I killed someone there.
Guardian down.
Spark ready. Take it. You've taken the spark. Get to the rift.
So yo, chill!
Run the spark. Your left.
Dude, I read that guy like a fucking book! How about that? That was sick. I don't even care. That was fucking sick, dude. Man, that makes me so happy.
Charging the spark.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.
Spark ready. Take it. Runner out. Push forward. Your runner moving in. Runner down.
Guardian down.
Defend your runner. Your team ignited the rift.
Farming armor and other classes without events like this is gonna suck. Like, I don't think I might have like one tier 5 piece on my Titan. It's gonna be brutal trying to farm that shit out. I'll probably just wait till 450, run portal shit, I guess. Or just wait for the next activity.
Guardian down.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. The spark has arrived. Defend your runner.
Oh, brother.
Guardian
Runner
down.
approaching the rift. So
Guardian
close.
down.
You must protect your runner. Spark runner is down. Your runner has the spark. They defeated
down.
your spark runner. Defend your runner. Enemy rift ignited. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Bro, my last one being a fucking weapon is painful.
Powerful use of the spark, Guardian.
All right, I'm gonna run to the tower real quick, and then I've got to go for trivia. There's no more space in the vault. Yeah, I've just been deleting, like, all my old armor is pretty much gone. Unless it's, like, the illegal armor that we specifically farmed to get 200 weapon super. I've been deleting everything. Okay, so like I said, I need a Paragon Health, arms, or boots. So we'll see what that's about. If we can grab that real quick.
Yes.
Thought I'd have something.
have you back.
Oh, these aren't tier 5, they're just high white. Oh. Well. I guess class item and helmet. I did not know that.
Requisition approved. Very good.
Sick. Okay. And then I should go talk to Zer before reset. Yeah, 3 powerfuls. 3 pinnacles every week for free. Sick. Talk to Zer.
I bring gifts of the 9.
I bring gifts to your
Gifts
mom.
you sorely need.
Let me see what I still need on Hunter. Man. Slots. Okay. Need quite a bit here. I need 8 more on Hunter, so hopefully we get some rolls that I want. First off, we got Ophidian Cytorachne. Don't need that. We got Foe Tracer side. Oh, I needed that. Let's fucking go in the vaults. Okay. Now I only need 7 more on the Hunter. Dragon Cytorachne. Don't need that. Of every Dragon Shadow one. Halibut. I'm clearly focusing. Cytorachne.
Do not go looking for the 9. They will come to you. The 9 show you these. The 9 meant for you to have that.
Did they? What? Okay.
There are rules that even hunters must follow. Guardian?
Dude, the tower looks so good during Solstice. Yeah, that's how I am too, Cole, where it's like, I'm not doing this grind unless there's like an event for it. Anyways, all right, everyone. I know it's kind of a shorter stream, 2 hours, but trivia on Monday. I just wanted to make sure I streamed before, because I didn't like the last week because I was in Texas. So hell yeah, good stuff. I'll definitely be live tomorrow, probably doing some more Fabled stuff. I gotta find a way to fit in some fucking videos, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'll see you very soon, my friends. My wife is calling me. I'm shutting down stream. What's up? Yes. I love you. All right, well. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Say hi to Dado for me. Wait. Wait, chat. I need you guys to spam this in Dado's chat. My attention. Is Dado using the contest mode emblem? Is Dado using the contest mode emblem? Please. No! Fuck, never mind. All right, everybody. Have a great night.